Dawn comes to your town, USA, and at the same moment to hundreds of other towns to the north and south. To thousands of communities to the east, it has already arrived. Those to the west still lie in darkness. Yes, day comes as it always does. Already the townspeople are stirring.
Johnny numbers! How since you've been in there long enough?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. As the day grows, the town itself comes to life. Morning, Jim. Good morning. Nice day.
Okay, cross when the light's red again. And I'll tell Miss Hennepin. I want it. I know. You'll play right home after school. Okay, Mom. Hey, Johnny, slow up for me.
And so your town comes to life. The story of any one day in this community is a story of small talk over back fences, of big talk over conference tables, of merchandise bought, of merchandise sold, of bills rendered, of bills paid, of life ebbing, and of life beginning. But the story of one day in your town is also a story of movement. A story of moving materials from one place to another, in and out of town, and within the town itself. Without this continual moving of things, life in your town, indeed your town itself, would be pretty static. For instance, consider the part the big, husky motor truck plays in a single sun-to-sun period in the life of this one community. Long before the town had fully awakened, loads of fresh vegetables had already covered miles of state and county roads. Heavy loads riding on heavy-duty trucks. Food for today. Food for tomorrow. Food for the folks of your town. The school bus, on time as always, gathers the most precious of all cargoes from the outskirts of town. All right, now, take your time. Future town mayors, council members, civic leaders, and outstanding businessmen, transporting this cargo to the township school for today's session of learning. Precious cargo, delivered safely. An architect's sketch of a building is one thing, blueprints still another. But before either of these can become realities, thousands of cubic yards of dirt must be moved. A job only heavy-duty trucks can do. A job heavy-duty trucks do reliably day in and day out. Good load, Joe. Good truck. And to the gaping hole in the ground, a seemingly endless supply of heavy materials must be brought. Naturally, the job of hauling again goes to the heavy-duty truck, a means of transportation that is dependable and economical. Gravel, too, is important to your town and its growth. Gravel for new buildings. Gravel for new roads. And again, heavy-duty trucks are responsible for getting it to where it is needed and wanted. Take it away, Mac! Here's a job that takes unusual trucking power, stamina, and strength. The choice of building contractors is also the choice of the wholesale grocery house down by the railroad. Delivering foodstuffs is a year-round job, a big job. Tonight's evening meal depends on today's performance of the grocery wholesalers' heavy-duty trucks. And just as the hauling of foodstuffs is a job for heavy-duty trucks, so too is the daily delivery of refreshing beverages, especially when hundreds of cases are hauled at a time.
Gee, Pop, look at all the Coke.
Refreshment wherever you go, thanks to the heavy-duty truck. But as the day wears on, all trucking is not moving new materials or merchandise. For on this day, as on practically every other day, changes of addresses are taking place.
What's the matter, Shorty? Getting weak?
And every change of address requires the moving of beds, pianos, couches, refrigerators, and all other things that help to make a house a home. And here again, the heavy-duty truck plays its important part. A means of moving the valuable possessions smoothly and surely to the new home on the other side of town. 24 hours a day, reliable firefighting service. Any day, every day. Another important service of the heavy-duty truck to this community. Thus, behind the wheels in comfortable cabs of heavy-duty trucks, men of your town carry out the many moving tasks so necessary to the community's life. Whether it be a coal truck, a fuel oil truck, a furniture truck, or any of the many other types, each heavy-duty truck does a job no other vehicle can do better. And so one day comes toward an end. It's a different town this evening from what it was this morning. Each new construction job has grown one day's worth. One day's worth of new materials and new merchandise has been delivered. One day's production has been unloaded at the railroad yards. One day's worth of progress. One day's work done. And heavy-duty trucks, like every other important part of the community, have today helped to make your town a little better place in which to work, and a little better place in which to live.